What role does strategy play in driving organizational change?
I've been thinking about this one. I thought I had an answer. Um, thinking about it, there's always different cultures and different solutions that are available. There is no cookie cutter solution to driving organizational change.
Yeah,
Even if the same change is needed, just the nature of the culture is going to take it's going to require a different perspective, a different approach. You may ultimately end up in the same place, back to that, cross country road trip perspective. We're all going to New York, but we're all starting from different places. I'm in New Mexico, Dharam's in Texas, someone else is in Colorado. We're all going to get to New York at about the same time, but we're in different starting places. The path we're going to take, how long that journey is, it's all different. And so that cultural difference is big. I think you've got to really take that into perspective. You also have to, evaluate what the challenges are to get there. If we're driving to New York in winter, Durham doesn't have to worry about snow, but Colorado, guess what? A blizzard's coming through. You know, that's going to be a challenge. Especially if we all leave at the same time, trying to meet at the same date, it's going to be difficult because you have different challenges. Durham is snow free, and Colorado's dealing with 2 feet of snow and can't get out of the driveway. Um, and so knowing, understanding, evaluating those challenges um, is a part of that. Um, and the biggest thing about organizational change, it's cultural. Organizational change is going to change the organization's culture. Um, and that people like it the way it is. And we spend a lot of time talking about program, project, portfolio managers, being agents of change. Um, and change is difficult. People resist it. They don't want to change. I like things the way they are. And the problem isn't that we need to change. The problem is just that I need more people. No, you could work smarter. No, I just need more people because I'm going to throw more people at this problem. Uh, I've seen this, so many times where we just need to work harder. It's like, no, we need to work smarter, and working smarter requires, doing things differently and getting people to know, understand, and appreciate the need for the change is part of that early on process. And sharing with them, so the linkage to strategy is they don't see why they need to change. They don't understand that in 3 years, you know, the company went from 25 people to 800 people. That's a huge change. What worked for, two people building something in the garage doesn't work when you're trying to build a tunnel under Boston.
no,
Same skills, it's different. Takes more people, takes more coordination. So knowing and understanding, envisioning what that change need to be, and then trying to, building support, sharing that vision, coming up with a strategy of how to get there. Maybe you can't do, this piece first. I'm going to do this piece instead because it's easier. People are willing to take that change because it's not a big deal. Well, now you got a little bit of momentum. Okay, well, now we need to take a bigger piece. And so there are lots of different ways to drive that change. And strategy is what helps you figure out what are the things that need to be done first,
yeah,
and and the sequencing, because those things are important. If you try to do too much at once, you're going to fail, and therefore the whole idea was bad. But you got to build up small successes, and as you build those successes, people start going, "Oh, this wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Oh, I see why now. I see why we need to make this change."
Yeah.
And you build support, but it does take time and it takes effort.